Yo, what's good, y'all? Decent Vogues representing OKC-LOWS. Before I get to the video, I just want to give a shout out to the one and only Skid Society for going out there and getting all this amazing footage, all of these beautiful, very well built lowriders. I ran across this video on YouTube and I could not stop watching. There's a lot of good stuff in there. So in today's video, I get to help finish building a very special car for the homie AK all day. This is one of his first personal builds, and he had a list of parts that he wanted installed on the car, and he wanted me to take it over for him. One of the things he wanted me to do was install a mini TV in the dash of the car, and he wanted me to hide some batteries in the trunk, also meaning building a custom trunk setup to hide those batteries. And he got some custom shocks from Skunk's Hobbies. He also wanted me to install some custom made halos, but I didn't find out till later that I could not install them because I ran out of channels on the receiver. He wanted me to add an extra servo for the front end and some custom speakers from Foreign Audio. And a 20 amp BEC, but set it to 9 volts. We also have some custom made parts like these extended rear links from custom RC lowriders and this very nice well built dual servo kit from the Hop Shop. We'll see how that goes, but I also had a surprise due to shipping. One of the hubs broke on the car, but that's an easy fix. We'll get that taken care of. Overall, this is a real nice looking ride. He did a very good job how he had it put together, especially with the color scheme. So we found a broken hub here, and he sent me some new ones made out of aluminum from Lolo Boys. One of the things I forgot to mention in the list were these magnetic mounts from Redcat Racing. They also use the same magnets from the previous magnetic kit that is still available on the website. Now we're about to switch this car from a single servo to a dual servo with the Hop Shop dual servo kit. This is a very nice kit. It's all aluminum, and I also installed the custom rear links on the car. So far I showed the owner what he thought about it. He did not honestly like how the car was raised in the rear, so we went ahead and reinstalled the rear links, the original stock rear links, to get that car to sit a little lower in the back. I installed a metal drive shaft and did the drive shaft mod so it can spin freely when the car is in the air raised to help give it that nice smooth hop action that we are looking for. I about have this mod done in every single one of my lowriders. So the next thing we're going to do is install the Castle 20 amp BEC, which is actually very nice. I've noticed this thing has two plugs that go into the receiver, and I have found out that you need to plug both of them in. Now, if you're in a bind like I am, where you run out of slots on your receiver, you can actually plug it into the top of the receiver where it's going sideways, if that makes sense. But you have to make sure the polarity is correct. And in this case, from the way the receiver is facing, you need to have the black wire towards the bottom. There's 2 slots there. You can use these for your BEC or something simple like your LED lights or power for your mini TV. I noticed the trunk edges were a little rough, so I got some sandpaper and sanded down the edges the best I could. And also I re-glued the hinges down with white E6000 glue. From my experience, I have not had it bleed through the paint, but don't take those words from guaranteed. But I will say, from my experience, I do not use the clear E6000 glue that had bled through. After I check the trunk for clearance, it's time to move on to the next step, which is going to be the trunk setup, as I use polystyrene and black sticky back sheets to create a back piece and the side pieces to hide the 3-inch LiPo batteries. I also use Velcro to hold the batteries down in place. I didn't get too complicated with the trunk setup, but I kept it simple, and I used the thin pieces to help me create the curves to go from the top down into the sides, and I used the thicker pieces on the sidewall. Once it was all completed, I also glued those pieces in with E6000 where the glue was not visible, and it turned out to be pretty good in my opinion. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. One thing though is I wish I had some paint for those hinges on our trunk lid to hide that glue. The next step is the mini TV, as I downloaded a couple of videos on the mini TV, and that video that I showed in the very beginning is one of them. So I got the TV installed in the dash of the car and got it converted with the buck converter, which is set down to 5 volts. This way it gets power from the RC car battery and come on and off when I unplug the RC car battery. Brings out my deepest emotions, overdosing, wannabes posting, sending them through convulsions, too hard to follow. You took a bite but couldn't swallow, your mind's boggled, but I'm as deep as Donald Goines novels. Make it fool again. Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, fuck the peace sign, load the chopper, let it rain on you. Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, fuck the peace sign, load the chopper, let it rain on you. My only regret was too young for Lisa Bonet. My only regret was too young for Nia Long. Now all I'm left with is hoes from reality shows. Head of the script, the bitch probably couldn't read along. My only regret was too young for Sade Adu. My only regret could never take a leave at home. Now all I'm left with is hoes up in Greystone with the stale face, cause they know it stays so. She shallow with the pussy, she's shallow. She's shallow. She's shallow with the pussy, she's shallow. Hey, shallow. She's shallow with the pussy, she's shallow. Sick of the sickle cell anemia, slaughter your circulatory like leukemia. Feel velocity, who want parts of me? Ambitious, mad, malicious, cause it's real on this fold of itches. I got this master of the rappers to craft it. Weak and wicked, camouflaging this killers, how they speak and kick it. Peep this uniqueness, non-believers, I'm leaving speechless. Left the chokers, if skunk smoke was coming through the speakers. Surgically nice with any verbal device. Trice breathing life into Mike's mind sights beyond the twilight. So that about makes it a wrap for this ride. I appreciate everyone and their time for tuning in to my video. Stay tuned and join me on the next one.